Right, good morning everyone and welcome to Morning Maths, day 24. I'm sure you know what to do by now. Just follow through with me and enjoy. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to look at the value of 4 in 349. 349, how do I know that? It's because if I write the number down, 349, I've got 3 hundreds, 3 tens, and 3 units. 340, 4 tens and 9. So I've got, as you can see, if I put my hats and caps in there, I know that it is 4 tens. Okay. We'll get a simple additions calculation here. We're just going to make sure you put everything in the right column. 1, 4, 3. And we've got to add column by column. 9 plus 3, 10, 11, 12. So that's added 3. So that means it's 12 plus 1. Plus the 10 over there, because I can't put the 10 over here. 8 plus 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 plus 1 though. I've got to add that 1 over there as well. So that makes it 13. The 10 goes up here, the next place value. 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So my answer is 432. Okay. The next one, we have a minus, which is subtraction. Minus is subtraction. So to put the bigger number up top, 456. Smaller number at the bottom, 289. 282 maybe. And we go from there. 6 take away 2. You can do that. Equals 4. 5 take away 8. I had 5 sweets. Could take away 8 sweets away from me. No, you can't. So I need to borrow from over here. So that now becomes 15. So 15 now you can take away 8. Let's take away 8 from 15. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So there's 7 left. So 15 minus 8 is 7. And then you've got 3 minus 2, which is 1. So you've got 174. And then you've got 5 times 9. So we can go our 5 times tables. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so I've gone up to 50. And I'm going to count the multiples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. So the 9th multiple, 4 times 9, is 45. And then 12 divided by 3. So we're going to have 12 things split into 3. Okay, so let's do footballs into football bags, shall we? So we're going to have 1 football bag there. Yes, very well drawn out. Another football bag there. So I've got 3 football bags. It looks like a person, doesn't it? Oh no! No, let's not do that. Concentrate, Mr. Blom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put these footballs into a bag. But we have to make sure that they equally spread and shared into each bag. So as you can see, I've got 12 footballs here because it's 12 divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12. So let's share. Let's put 1 football in that bag over there. Now it looks like eyes. Okay, 1 football in each bag. Let's go again. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. Good. Let's go again. Keep going. Okay, so each one's got 3, but we're not finished yet. We've got 3 more over here. 1 in there. 1 in there. And 1 in there. And there you go. So I've split. Each bag gets 4 footballs. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Okay. Oh, now I've got to get rid of the footballs. Let's move them down a bit, shall we? You can go down here. Oh, I don't want to move the questions, do I? Oh no. Let's move that there. Sorry, slight hitch there. Moving all the footballs, but we'll move on to the year 4 questions. But year 3s, if you're confident, you can keep going. Again, we're looking for the place value of a number. So we're going to go 1892. Write the number out. Put the hats and caps on top of each of the numbers. So you know exactly what the value of each number is. Underline the number that you want. Okay, so that's the number we want. Put a circle around it. All we need to do is just read the hats and caps. Just read that H. H is for, let's get a more clearer color, 100. So it is 8 hundredths. Okay, moving on. We're going to do 7893 plus 19. Interesting. So let's do it this way. Let's start over here. Let's go on a journey. Let's go on a number line journey, shall we? I'll show you how easy it is to work out a question like this on a number line. I'm going to write 7, 8, 9, 3. Okay? And I need to go 19. I'm going to go do 19 jumps. But I'm not going to jump 19 straight away. That would be silly. I'm going to jump in bits. Like Mr. Saul loves saying bits. So I'm going to jump in bits. But only easy bits, not difficult bits. So 19, let's jump a 10. We can jump 10 because 10 is not 19 yet, is it? So let's jump 10. Now, when you add 10, that's quite easy, isn't it? So if we add 10 to this number over here, I mean, it's not too easy, but if we add 10 to this number here, that number is going to be 3. That number is going to move up. So it's going to be 7903. Okay, 7,903. I've added 10 to it. I mean, you can literally go and put the column method, I suppose, but you wouldn't need to because you can just add 10 to that. So I've got 7903. Now, how much have I added so far? I've added 10. How much do I still need to add? Well, I've added 10 and I need to add 19. So it's that 9 that I still need to add. So then I add 9 to that. And then I've got my answer. 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9, what is 3 plus 9? 10, 11, 12. So it's 12. So therefore, that 7, 9 stays the same, but it becomes 12 there. So the answer is 7, 9, 1, 2. Of course, you can use the column method, but that's what I would do. I'd use a little number line to get me going for that question. 6 less than 41. Okay, again, this is a really good one to do using a number line. Okay, but this time, when I use a number line with subtraction, I actually go back I work backwards because that's how you do it in subtraction. So we're going to go back 6. But I'll have to go back 6 all in one go. I'm sure most of you can, but let's just take our time. Let's get to 40. Let's minus 1. You get to 40. What else do we still need to subtract? We've subtracted 1. We need to do 6. We need to do another 5 more. Subtract 5. You get 35. The answer is 35. 12 lots of 9. Lots is interesting. 12 lots is actually multiplication. So we're going to have, you can either go in your 12 times tables, write all the 12 times tables down, or you can do this strategy. I like this strategy better. When you have a multiple of 12, and you've got to figure it out, maybe you're doing times tables on Wednesday or Thursday with Mr. Saul, is think about this. If 12s are not your best, think about what 9 times 10 is. Because then you don't have to go 9 to 8, 9, 18, 27. You don't have to do the 9 times table. Just say what 9 times 10 is. It's 90. Right? Then you only have to do two more calculations. 9 times 11, which is 99. And if you're in year 5, you can do that straight away because you know the 11 times table. And then all you need to do is add 9 to 99. 9 times 12, which equals 108. So there you go. That's how I would do that one. It's all about having little strategies for each time. These are interesting questions because you can do little strategies for this. 417 divided by 3 in year 4. It's all about just doing the calculation. 3 goes into 4, goes once. But it doesn't go in perfectly into 4, does it? 3, 6. There's no 4 in those multiples. So there's 1 left over, isn't there? 3 plus 1 is 4. So that needs to become 11 over here. We do our 3 times table again. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 is too much. Go back. 3, 6, 9. 3 times. All right? With 2 left over. Because it was 9 plus 2 is 11. And 3 goes perfectly into 27. 9 times. Perfect. All right. So, next question. Move on to the year 5 questions at the moment. The 8 in 28.3. The 8 in 28.3. So, this is very simple. The 8 is a unit, okay, a unit value. Don't have to worry about any of that stuff over there, but you can put a 10th in, and you can put a 10 in there. But that's pretty much simple as that. But do the calculation, write down the place value, hats and caps. 87,000. Where children get this wrong is not putting everything in the right place. So if you write 87,682, you need to put your hats and caps on just to make 100% sure. This number has 5 digits, which means it goes to 10,000s. 4,931 is not. 4,000 goes in there. 900 goes in there, and 31. That's like half the battle won. Now you just need to add them. 2 plus 1 is 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. 9 plus 6 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. 7 plus 4 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. And then you've got 8 plus 1 is 9. So you've got 92,613. Just 100% to check. And then we can move on. 9 decreased by 5.55. Oh, I like this question a lot. Okay, because 9, you have to write 9 now with 2 decimal places. Why? Because if I write here 5.55, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up putting the 5.55 in the wrong places. So you don't understand what you need to be subtracting if you don't have any placeholders in there. Placeholders are zeros that are not going to be affecting the value of any number. If I put a 0 there after that decimal, is 9 going to change? No. So if I put a 0 there, it's not going to change, no. What it does, though, is it gives us a number for each value in each column. Now we can do it. We can say to ourselves, 9, 0 take away 5. Can we do that? No, we can't. We can't do that either. So we need to make sure we borrow. That becomes 10. We need to borrow from the 10 again. That becomes 9, and that becomes 10. And then the easy stuff happens. Once you're organized, the easy stuff starts to happen. That's my kind of rule of thumb. What you could do is you could go 9 and then go down using the number line, like I did in the earlier questions in year 3. That would be a good way to do it as well. 4 lots of 9.95. Okay, so 4 lots. Lots is multiplication, as I mentioned earlier. So write 9.95 times 4. Now, I don't like saying this because it's like a rule, but you just make sure that you understand how many decimal places there are. As you can see, there are, in this calculation, 1, 2. There are 2 decimal places. There are 2 decimal places in this calculation, which means that when I get the answer, I'm going to add 2 decimal places. But for now, I'm just going to do the calculation as normal. Just literally going to go 995 times 4, and that's it. 5 times 4 is 20. So I put the 2 up there. 9 times 4 is 36. 36 plus 2 is 38. 30 up there. And then 4 times 9 is 36 again. 36 plus 3 is 39. Okay, as you can see now, I've got 2 decimal places to put in. The answer cannot be 3980. There's 2 decimal places to put in. 1, 2. 39.80 is the answer. Let me 100% check. Yeah. I mean, 39.8. You don't really need that 0, but I just put it there anyway. If it's money, it works because it'll be £39.80. And then finally, we're going to share 17 between 8 people. Okay, I can see this straight away. You share 17 between 8 people. Let's go footballs again. Can we do? No, I don't have 17 balls. I don't have 17 balls. Never mind. What I'll do is I'll just write here between 8 people. So there's going to be 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This person's sad. 6. This person's okay. 7. Happy person. And then the last person can be a nice happy person as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 people, and we're going to share 17 between. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the dots nice and big. They get green tennis balls, let's say. Okay, and then, so we need to count to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ah. So as you can see there, that's the 17th one here. This is the 17th one here. That's the 17th one. I was able to give each person 2 tennis balls, but there was a 1 left over that was the remainder. So there you go. There you go. So we move on to the next question. The value of 9 and 55.59. 55.59. 55.59. Put your hats and caps in. Always do that. Make 100% sure of your answers. I don't know if it's quite thick of the answer. The 9 is the one that we're looking for. Look up top. It literally tells you it is. I'm trying to see if I make this smaller because I'm not. It is 9 hundredths. 9 hundredths is the answer. Okay, we're going to add a calculation here. I like these questions because you'll only get these wrong if you don't line things up correctly. So have a look and see how many decimal. There's 3 decimal amounts. and there's two non-decimal amounts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put units and tens, so that's 2 units amount, decimal point there, and I'm going to go tens, I'm going to go hundreds and thousands, okay? And then I'm going to put my number in. Put my bigger number in first. So I'm going to put 39. Oh, this is too big. I don't like it. 39.878. And now when I put in 4.4, I need to be very careful. 4 is a unit, 0.4. How do I know I'm 100% correct? Those decimal points are lined up absolutely fine. Now, I'm going to put in placeholders because I like putting placeholders, but it's not going to make much of a difference over here. And then we just add. 8 plus 0 is 8, 7 plus 0 is 7, 8 plus 4 is 12. Put the decimal point in. Again, something that people forget all the time. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 4 is 14, and then 3 plus 1 is 4, which gives 44.278. 44.278. Yeah, I got the answer. And then we've got 7 less than 200,000. 7 less than 200,000. There is no way you should be doing any calculation for this. You're either doing this in your head, you're counting back, or in my opinion, you use it, which is the best way to do it. Oh, I can't just go in between. Is to go and write 200,000, and then you're going back 7, but you don't have to go back 7. Go back 5. That makes 199,995, and then another 2. Why am I saying plus 2? It's minus 5. Minus 2. And then you've got another 2, because 2 plus 5 is 7. So I'm just going back again, another 2. And I got 199,993. 199,993. I mean, you could get caught up with that one because it's quite a high number to then minus a small amount from it. That's how I would do it. 222 times 88. I'm still trying to get that little bit, like, not too big, but not too small. So, right, that's too thick again, times 88. I'm having problems with my I'll go the thin one. Remember, I'm multiplying by 8, and I'm multiplying by 80. So I'm multiplying by 8, and I'm multiplying by 80. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Go again, another 1 here. 8 times 2 is 16 again, plus 1 is 17. I've multiplied by 8. Now I need to multiply by 80. How do I multiply by 8? Well, just multiply by 10 straight away. Let's multiply by 10. Boom. You put the 0 in there because all the other numbers' place values are moving forward, which means that you're multiplying by 10. And if you're clever in year 6 now, you're going to realize that 8 times 222 is 1776. So it's going to be the exact same thing. 1776. The only difference is it's got the 0 here because it's multiplied by 80, not 8. And then we add the numbers together. 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. 7 plus 1, oh, sorry, I need to put another amount in there. 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And then you've got 19536 is the answer you should have got. And then finally, you've got 4960 divided by 20. You've got a 0 on the end of this number and the 0 on the end of this number. Remember, when we divide, it's commutative. We can change things up as we go. The rule is that if there's a 0 on each ending number, you can divide each number by 10. If you can divide each number by 10. How do I prove this? Well, I've done this before with my year 5s. Let's think of it like this. You can separate this. You can separate this into 496 divided by 10. You can. Times 10. Not divided by 10. 496 times 10 divided by, and you can separate 2 into 2 times 10. Do you agree? I think you should. Therefore, if you do 10 divided by 10 first, 10 divided by 10 is 1. And the answer to this is going to be times by 1. So that proves that you can literally, they cancel each other out when they're divided by each other. So that's why it works when you multiply, when you cancel out the zeros. I don't just want you to understand the rule, cancel out the zeros. I want you to actually understand why we cancel out the zeros. We cancel out the zeros because we can split the number up, and when we divide 10 by 10, it becomes 1. The number 1 multiplied by anything is just the same number. So now that I've got a smaller number here, I can then do 4760 divided by 2 using bus stop method, or I can do something a little bit more. Oh, sorry, 4776 because I don't want to have that 0. Or I can do this mentally. Now, halving mentally is not too bad. All you need to do is you need to halve each number separately, and then you get and then what you do is add them together. Halve 6 is 3. Halve 70, because remember it's not 7, it's 70, is 35. And halve 400 is 200. And that gives you 238. Oh, sorry, 248. So where did I go wrong? Half 70 is 35. Oh, because I wrote the wrong number down. Oh, Mr. Blom had a mare there, sorry. Okay, so let's just go all the way back. So you could do 496 and then halve each decimal place. What I did is wrote 476 for some reason. I've cancelled out those zeros. Half of 6 is 3. Half of 90 is 45, not half of 70. And then half of 400 is 200. And then all you need to do is add those together, which makes 200 and 48. And that should be the right answer there. Yeah, sorry I went a bit long through the last question, but it's interesting to... The important bit is that you understand, like, of course you can understand the concept, oh, you just cancel out the zeros either side, but that doesn't really help you understand why you do that. When you have multiples, you can actually split them and partition them. And if you partition them, they can cancel each other out because they divide by each other. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Well done.